Now, speaking
That
of
is
fights,
a Fendi fact.
AD, we now have to ask you since you were like the mayor of this shit, right?
The mayor? All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
man. Right? So
You went from Batman to Commissioner Gordon.
Whoa.
no, so Potlord said it's up with Destiny when he comes to LA.
Ooh.
Is AD protecting Destiny if Destiny comes into No Jumper building?
I'm not protecting nobody.
God
what
damn.
the fuck?
God damn.
Bro, this is the situation. This is the thing, bro.
God damn.
Let's keep it real, bro.
Yes, sir.
If anybody comes here and they want to beat the shit out of each other, literally, bro, let them beat the shit. Not inside of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I can't even say nothing because I got up in between the house phone and Adam's
That's a
situation.
little bit different.
Well, that's different.
And that's different too because, like, for one, the drink. No, fuck if it's Adam or not. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, like, my instinct is if I see some shit like that, is to make sure, like, listen, y'all do that shit off camera if y'all gonna do some shit like that.
Yeah, that's on
You know what I'm
screen.
saying? That's just my instinct. But like, nigga, for one, other than me being on Destiny stream a couple of times, I don't even know that man to even have any type of connection to be like, oh, I want to protect him in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? And then too, like,
And Potlord, your DJ.
hey, shout out to Potlord, you know what I'm saying, the words of smack. Nah, but you know, and I talked to Adam about the situation too. I feel like, nigga, nobody should be talking about House Phone's mom under
facts.
any type of
And he was dead ass wrong for that.
under any type of circumstance. Like,
wrong.
that woman is not here right now. You know, House Phone is going through enough as it is, and it seems like this shit is just getting piled on more and more. I'm not with nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah.
You should not talk about nobody's dead family unless you want to get slapped in the fucking mouth. And I don't care what culture don't fuck with that, don't like that. Nigga, we come from, nigga, you run your mouth about some shit like that, nigga, you better be prepared for how anybody's gonna handle that shit.
Nah, that's a
Straight
fact.
up.
Yo, listen, when I seen Riley and Yuri tag teaming and, you know, and bombing and on Destiny, I said, nah, it's getting serious now, bro. You feel me?
But I'm even surprised that Destiny is even going back and forth with everybody too. I'm like,
Well, but the thing about Destiny is
he
he's an expert level troll, and he knows how to get under people's skin, and it's very difficult to really get under his. So regardless,
see,
of what's,
I'm looking at Destiny like he's this big time guy, and I'm like,
yeah, of course he
he's
is.
sitting there now like going back and forth. I'm like, is this?
he is, but at the same time, this dude was literally like watching random clips while playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep it in perspective.
But then I also feel too is if you talk about somebody's wife, nigga, you it's the same sentiment. Like, nigga,
It's smoke.
It's smoke. Like, when it comes down to that. So there's talking about somebody's wife and talking about somebody's dead mother. Those are two totally non-negotiable things to talk about. And I feel like if you talk about somebody's wife, then he has a right as well too to say certain things too. But like, honestly, if both of y'all talking like that, nigga,
Just fade.
handle that.
Now, obviously, what we do over here is public property. People are gonna react to it, make content around it. We already know that. Fair game. We are public property in that sense.
Nigga, I'm gonna make content out of it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And
I
so,
did too.
Right. Now, at a certain point, just like we're going to be held accountable for our actions, what we say, people's responses, they have to be held accountable for that as well. Now, when you make certain statements, bringing House Phone's mom into it, of course, it's going to elicit a really strong reaction.
Yeah.
It is, however, I feel like unfortunate that it deviated the way that it did, because I feel like there is a perfect opportunity for someone to really put Destiny in his place in an intellectual way and make him look really crazy and win a lot of credibility from that community, as opposed to it just becoming like, you know, a bunch of threats.
And do I think that if somebody comes in here, people are going to actually come on the premises and try to... No, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
And then, too, this is the tricky one. This goes how Adam wants to deal with this situation. If he wants to continue to work with Destiny versus everything else that's going on, that's a decision that he got to make for himself.
It puts Adam in a really rough situation,
100%.
regardless of how he feels about it. He can't do anything that's going to go against House Phone in a public sense, because people are going to look at it fucking crazy.
Well, it doesn't matter how people look at it. It's how you look at it
Right.
in the situation. Like,
When I say people, I literally mean like
and even
internally as well.
I'm like, nigga, when I see Yuri and everybody, I'm like, niggas is trapping.
Nah,
This is crazy.
Nah, listen, bro, because I said this, right? I just felt, well, first off, right, like, and Destiny does like 8 hours, like 8 hour streams, right? So he does have to find content elsewhere. So I wasn't shocked when he actually, went, and on an Apollo stream, right? Because he does an 8 hour stream, right? You gotta, like find content somewhere, right? Now I just felt like if they could have trolled for like an hour, for like 1 minute, right? You feel me? I'm talking about roasting, right? Like, say yo, like fuck your wife, right? You should have like done that for like a minute, and then get to the actual basis of now like arguing why Destiny is wrong, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I wish people would have leaned more into the intellectual aspect of it. However, I totally understand. Like in the moment, you're gonna be pissed. Plus, it's what was a Friday night, or Saturday night. Like motherfuckers is drunk, feeling themselves.
Yeah,
like
and
nah, but see, but we get to a point now. It's literally like the internet. People think that yelling at each other back and forth on the internet is taking up for yourself. This shit is not that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to now. Like, y'all respect niggas that, they're tough because who could scream the loudest on camera and shit like that. And it's getting so watered down now to where everybody's just screaming at each other. And do I think that like a person like Destiny is going to even want to fight anybody like that? No, I don't even think he looks at life like that differently and shit like that. And I do feel like, since there's a combination of both worlds when it comes down to that, like, and I'm responsible too. I bought a lot more, of the gang affiliation and street element when it comes down to that. So the characters on our side, they're trying to get to a point to where they can just, learn how to use their words and handle it without shit getting physical. Yeah. Versus, it seems like people like Flacco are reverting to the street way now. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally a clash of both worlds when it comes down to everything. And me, personally, I'm sick and tired of all this shit.
Well, look,
I'm going to be honest, bro. Because now it's like, all right, nigga, is niggas fighting or what? Or is niggas dissing? What are we doing? Can we just get back to the goddamn content? Because I'm not seeing nobody swinging no fucking fist on any of these situations on this internet shit. This shit weak as a motherfucker.
Well, and isn't the whole
point? At least
point?
I can say that if I get into something and if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to actually do this shit.